Welcome back to the adventures of Sam Fisher. Splinter Cell Conviction, Mission 2. We're about to go invade some rich guy's house. I wish I could tell you more, but I really haven't been listening to the cutscenes that well. And we also just got a mirror, which apparently is a gadget. Whatever. Sam's in a hard place. He doesn't have all his cool third echelon gear anymore, so, you know, if he's got to do that, you can zoom. It's the thing, the game is actually quite pretty. You know, it's a nice looking game. You can see there's got quite a lot of thought put into making it look real.
Are we going drinking or are we going dancing?
Infiltrate that mansion. Okay.
Careful. Whoa, sorry. What the hell?
You can definitely see the influences of the whole the Assassin's Creed movement at Ubisoft. Because this game, I'll talk about it more later, this game had a really troubled development. It was in development for years. It was completely redeveloped pretty much from the ground up. And then when it was released, it kind of borrowed a lot of tech from other Ubisoft games, borrowed a lot of ideas. A lot of them are cool, like the objectives in the environment and that sort of thing, but there are some problems as well, and we'll come into them.
Yeah. Vodka and energy drink? Yes.
Anyway, there's a house we've got to get into. There are guards out the front, so what we will do is start that car alarm, and they can come and investigate it.
No, that's not what I said. No, don't take it that way.
Oh, that's not good.
That ain't right. I'll go check it out.
Now we got to get in there, and it's going to be really tough, because apparently these guys just don't want to move. Here we go. Uh-oh. And also, if you're in the dark, they cannot possibly see you. It's kind of unrealistic in that way. So here we go, we've got a mark and execute, so now I'm just going to take him out. When this guy's not looking. Uh-oh. You know, I'm not the most... Here's for me to admit, I am not the best Splinter Cell player. I'm really not. I just sort of run through the levels. Let's kill this bitch. Yeah. We'll enter the house. So, in case you missed it in the last episode, whenever you're in black and white, that means you're in the darkness. And it pretty much means you're invisible. As you just saw, you know, enemies can get right on top of you, and they still won't be able to see you.
Guess it's up to us now, man. Man, did you see that list of meds Coben wants?
He eats them like candy, man. Probably caught the new flavor. No, I mean the list. We wrote it all down on the side of the box. Big deal. What'll be happening for this time?
Everything is...
Oh, shit!
We can do that because we just... You're starting to see the problem people had with the mark and execute function, because often you're just gifted people to kill in hand-to-hand combat, which automatically gives you a couple of mark and execute points. And while it's cool at the start, it really makes you feel good about how smoothly you can move through the levels. It starts getting less gratifying, especially given how cool it felt in the other Splinter Cell games to be able to move through a whole level without being seen.
Coben cleaned up secret agents? Shit, now I'm impressed. I'm a little freaked. I mean, what the hell is he doing capping spooks? Who the hell has he got us working for? Who's gonna ask him to cap spooks? Who's gonna come looking for these guys? You guys are pussies.
One other thing that starts to get a bit annoying is that because the the light system has been somewhat simplified, and it's just got black and white rather than the light meter of the old games.
He drowns, we drown.
There
Man, I
is
like you better when you were talking about the brain.
often you have a hard time knowing when you're going to be in the light and when you're not going to be in the light until you're actually there. And sometimes that means when you pass between objects of cover and stuff. Oh, well, I stuffed up. I should have killed them then by... I was going to shoot that chandelier and drop it on all of them, but I waited way too long. I'm going to do it on this dude. I mean, it still does work. Oh.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man. See what I mean? Basically invisible. These guards are pretty bad. You gotta be honest here.
Fuck! I'm in the pain! Over there, Fisher!
Tobin had you all wrong, Fisher. Turns out you're just a pussy.
This is a Scorpion machine gun. I'll take it, but I don't really want to use it. I would rather stick with my silenced pistol for as long as possible, because we don't want to attract too many guards here. Desert Eagle don't really want it. So we want to be getting through there. The other thing is, this is one of those games where you find yourself crouching the whole time. Like, the whole time. It's very rare you get up and run, because you just make way too much noise, and you never know in advance you're going to run around a corner and just run into a bad guy, and you die very quickly in this game in that case. Where am I meant to be? Like I said last video, I haven't played this for a very long time. Weapon stash. Ah, that's right. Well, there you go. As it says, weapon stashes allow you to select and upgrade your weapons and gadgets. So, here's the thing. I'm going to be using my my pistol pretty much the whole game. I'm not going to worry about the Scorpion very much. So these are all the different pistols we have. And we can equip different ones. These are all the ones we can equip. So, we have the MK23, blah, you can read. We don't really want, or I don't really want, a pistol that makes a lot of noise, which sort of rules out most of them. So we want either the 5.7 with a built-in silencer, we want the silenced MP446, or we want the one we've been using, which is the MK23. I quite like the 5.7 because it's balanced, so I think we're going to use that. And because I'm here, I'm going to upgrade this. I got 1,500 upgrade points, so I can pretty much just finish it off right now. So we'll give it a laser sight, purchase that. We will give it a reflex sight, and that gives me more mark and executes, and the ammo to upgrade the range a bit. Okay, done. That's all I really want to do here right now. I don't really want to do anything else. Done and done. Let's get back on the go. So like I said before, the game is pretty. It really is. I want to drop that thing on their heads, so I need to find a way. Shoot the lights to get shadows. Done. And it's not like they'd notice that. That's not that noticeable. Press space to climb in a pipe. Okie dokie.
Holy shit!
Why would you notice that? So apparently Sam Fisher is pretty much Batman. Okay.
Next.
So we're gonna take this dude out with a hand-to-hand. Nice and quiet like.
It's not too shabby.
And we're gonna take this thing out. And that's what I wanted to do with the chandelier in the other room.
Fuck! What the?
Now we're gonna
Dead. Fuck, he's dead.
quickly take some of these lights down.
Oh shit! You can get
And this is where you start feeling like you did in the other games, because I'm not just using mark and execute to take out groups of bad guys. I am, you know, doing my thing. I'm crawling around in the I'm creating shadows to crawl around in. Smells like Fisher. Yeah. Some of the lines in this game are not the best, sadly. Which is a shame, because the other games had surprisingly good writing. You know, they were Tom Clancy games, but the dialogue between the main bad guy and Sam at the end of Chaos Theory is one of the best acted scenes in gaming, I think. I think it's fantastic. Look at that. How can you get that shot from across the room like that? Oh, Sam. What a beast. Alright, let's go. Now we're on the other side of this grate that we couldn't get past before. Makes sense. EMP grenade acquired. I bet that'll come in handy some point in the future. Here we go. So we've hit the bottom level. Let's turn off the lights. Generally, you want to turn all the lights off. It's never going to come a point.
Hey, Fisher! Shit. Is this thing on? It is? Good. I don't know how you got this far, Fisher, but you're not getting any further.
You two?
You're looking
You're
for
on the
me?
right.
Well, you
Guns
found
up.
me.
Be careful.
That's as
Watch
far
your
as it
backs.
goes. You're not gonna let your contract.
See, those shadows look nice.
Flush them out.
It really is a nice looking game.
You're gonna be dead. You hear me? Dead.
Lucky they don't shoot me while I'm doing that.
You keep coming. I'll be waiting.
Now, where'd the other dude go?
Same way I take care of everyone else who fucks with me. And one more thing. Your daughter, your precious little daughter, she's a fucking whore.
Well, you know, it's one of my pet peeves when a villain, you know, basically he's a super villain in this case, that's how they treat him. You clear out an entire building of his bad guys, and then he says, okay, now I'm going to kill you. And he sends a couple of the same guys to kill you, and tells you that he's sending them. What? How's that going to work? You'll be our new piece of art. That's threatening. They work. They put in so many, like, one-liners and things in this game.
This is bullshit, man. Come on out, let's get this over with.
Oh my god. Okay. That's the sort of thing that happens when you suck at this game, like me. You miss point-blank shots. You run back into the darkness. That ghostly image is the last place they saw me, so they basically think I'm there. But I'm not. Oh, he's seen the dead body. Yes, this is a professional killer. You know I'm a professional killer because you were just talking about it. There's quite a lot of places to hide, actually. Look at this place, it's a fucking dump. You're a stupid motherfucker.
There you are. You want some?
One of the other things this game has that I think was only introduced in the last one, Double Agent, is regenerating health. And you guys know what regenerating health is. The old games used to have health bars. Now you can hide in the shadows and just get your health back. Really, it's another one of those things where you know whether you like it or not. We're going to stick with our upgraded 5.7. I'm not really going to worry about changing anything over here. You can get different machine pistols and stuff, but I can't really be bothered. I'm pretty sure if you were playing it through in a harder difficulty, in the hardest, because I'm playing on normal, you may end up wanting to upgrade assault rifles and that sort of thing. But honestly, for me, if I get found in a level, all I do is hide in a shadow, take someone out with hand-to-hand combat, and then mark and execute people. And generally, that gets me through. It's kind of my biggest problem with the game, you know. It feels like it's designed for me to cheese through it, which is what was so appealing about the other games. You know, they were some of the only games that really rewarded careful, measured play. And if you haven't played them, but you want to know what that feels like, think of the Batman games, the new ones, Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, that sort of thing, where you really were rewarded for taking your time and letting enemies do their thing, come to you, climb the pipe. See, like here, I'm being gifted. I have a mark and execute ready to go because I haven't used it. But if I didn't, I would be being gifted one right here. This would give me a full mark and execute. And now I can just go blah, blah, up. Oh, they're dead. And I've still got some to use, you know. It's really... I'm not going to use the term, you know, simplified, dumbed down, casual game, because I hate those terms. I can see what they were going for in trying to make the game easier to play. And when it works, mostly near the start of the game, where you're not abusing mark and execute, it feels fantastic, because you're running through levels, you're killing guards without too much difficulty, and you really feel like a spy. But by the end of the game, the scenarios, well, you'll see. Grab Sarah's killer. Well,
Boss, what if he comes through the window? Then you shoot him! What kind of fucking stupid question is that? Get this straight. Nobody is going anywhere until Fisher is dead. Until he shows up, all you gotta do is shut up and get ready to shoot. Are we clear?
Yeah, boss.
I just shut up!
Easy there, boss. Somebody take it easy. I'm ready. Are you idiots ready? I'm ready. I'm ready right now.
let's start taking them out.
I'm not hearing anything. Are you hearing anything?
He's pretty stupid, you gotta be honest here.
Shit. You, Anton, go check it out. See what's going on behind that door.
This dude, not a worry.
Boss, I don't see anything.
I could just mark and execute these guys now that I've got one. I don't really want to. I quite enjoy doing the... Whoa, this was a bad move. Okay, I'm going to mark and execute just because I don't want to fail a mission here. Let's do this. And see?
What are you waiting?
Look at that.
Kill him! This is my house, you hear?
And even if I hadn't saved one up, I'd have that fully stocked anyway because they just gifted me that dude in the window. It's... Okay, I can't kill him because he's the one I need to interrogate. And whoop! Ah. See? I'm not very good at this game. I'm not patient because of the mark and execute. I was far more patient in the earlier games. When I didn't have mark and execute, I'd wait for 2 or 3 minutes, I'd shoot the lights out. So we're going to try and do it that way this time. We're going to give it a bit more of a Splinter Cell go rather than trying to blast through it. That's what I should have done before.
What are you waiting for? Fucking fucking kill him! You got nothing, you hear me? Nothing!
Come on out.
Doesn't work.
Die,
I bet it does.
bastard! Die!
Windows, how do they work? Ugh. I should have gone back around the corner.
Fine, I'll tell you what the plan is. That son of a bitch is gonna come through that door, and we're gonna blast him when he does.
Boss,
What are you waiting for? Fucking kill him! I'm gonna blow your brains out!
He's on the window.
Watch out! He's dead!
So, you know, they know I'm here, but... I apologize this is taking so long, because I'm just really not playing it how I should be. Alright. Let's have a better look in here.
Right? What's the plan? I'll tell you what the plan is. That son of a bitch is gonna come through that door, and we're gonna blast him when he does.
boss.
What if he comes through the window? Then you
Now let's run.
Fucking kill him!
Now that they're distracted. Now we run away. Yeah, I wasn't gonna bother doing it like this, but
I saw him! I'll make a painting with your fucking blood!
you know, it's kind of lame to do it this way, but
Why don't you just
for the sake of finishing this level, let's just get it done.
Time to check the zone, guys. I want a clean sweep.
The last two guys.
not get me?
Oh, there's a,
You got nothing!
they're all
you
in the
hear me?
windows there.
Nothing! Die, you bastard! Die! You're not bullet.
It's some Scarface stuff right here.
I'm gonna blow your brains out!
Hey, really? Because I'm gonna destroy you, son. So now he's not going to attack. And we can do work here.
You're pathetic, Fisher! Come here! There, right over there! You ain't nothing, Fisher! Nothing! COVID has you all wrong!
Now we're in a bit of trouble.
Turns out you're just a pussy! Fuck, I'm reloading!
Oh,
You'll die in this.
I'm having trouble hitting people right in front of me.
Show your face, fucker! Grenade, watch
Oh.
your eyes!
So they think I'm back there still. Alright, area secured. Now I can interrogate this dude. Let's do it.
Andrew Coben, were you saying something about my daughter?
Oh, God, no. Yeah, I was just messing with you, man. I didn't mean it. I swear I didn't mean it.
Then make it up to me. Tell me why you killed her.
I can't tell you. All you can do is kill me.
Alrighty, let's have some fun.
It was just a job. They just gave me a picture and told me to provide a body. That's all it was, a dump job.
They isn't good enough. Who were you working for?
I can't tell
Piano.
you. I'm still working for them. They'll gut me if I tell you.
You know there's gonna be something good with this thing. There has to be. Oh dear.
They're not the ones you should be worried about right now.
You don't get it, Fisher! They're bigger than you. They're bigger than me. Don't you see? They told me you were coming.
And this is where the story starts getting normal. Or not normal.
Sam, you need to go with them.
The hell I do.
Please. You have to trust me on this one.
If you're talking to the Ice Queen, Fisher, I'd advise you to listen. She knows all sorts of things you'd be interested in. What took you so fucking long?
Don't move! Hands in the air! Fisher. Nice and easy!
Man, this is Ghost Hawk 1. We've secured Panther and are ready to return to base.
All right, Grim. You get this one. And if it's a setup...
I'll be happy when we drop off Sleeping Beauty here.
So will Reed. I saw his people out by his chopper ready to go. He's probably impatient.
Look, Colonel Prentice, I got us here as fast as I could.
Yes, you did, Oscar. Tom Reed's just not a patient man.
Colonel, I don't mean to be pushy on this one, but I do need to talk to you about my pay.
I was told Coburn was handling that.
Well, yes, sir, but since there were these changes, you see, extra passengers with extra gear and a longer flight plan.
Tell you what, Oscar. Take it up with Colonel Reed. He'll take care of you.
It was clear someone wanted to talk to Sam. That's why they went to all the trouble of setting him up at Coburn's. That's why they tranked him and flew him back home. They needed him docile when they offloaded him at their private airstrip up in the Blue Ridge, because if they hadn't, he would have taken that place apart with his bare hands.
He's awake.
Fuel isn't free, man.
Colonel Prentice, Major Robertson, we don't have time to chat. Our timetable says your men need to move.
Everything's operational, Director Reed. We start deployment at 900 hours this morning.
Good, keep things going on your end. I'm heading back to 3rd Echelon to prep things there.
Oh, our people will be just fine.
Never had any doubts. Now, gentlemen, if you'll excuse us, I need a minute with Miss Grimstarter here. There's a loose end that needs tying off.
Of course. Major?
Right. Fisher's all yours, Anna. You packaged him for us in Malta, you get to unwrap him here. Find out what he knows about the EMPs, how he knows it, and why he's been hunting our friend Mr. Coben.
Might take a while, Tom. He's been trained to resist interrogation.
I'm authorizing you to use whatever persuaders you need, chemical or otherwise. Get the answers, and dispose of them. Just don't be as messy this time.
Well, I'll keep that in mind. Anything else?
Just get to it. And call me when you have something. I'll be at HQ.
Grim is also in all the other games. She's probably the one you're closest to apart from Lambert. She talks over the comm and all that noise. What a twist!
I'm working for President Caldwell as a mole inside 3rd Echelon. Reed's the new director, and he's working hand in hand with our hosts here, a PMC called Black Arrow. They're running a pipeline for stolen Russian EMP tech through Malta, and Reed's stonewalling any kind of investigation into it.
Reed's stonewalling the president.
He's got serious political coverage from somewhere, and the president isn't getting anywhere through channels. We know they're in the final stages of
They're almost there with her hair.
But what we don't know is what it is or where it's going down.
Really? Then again, you seem more interested in field work these days.
Stop it. I need you to do this. The second I make a move, my cover is blown. But you're on the outside now. You are free to act.
I don't do this sort of thing anymore.
Tell that to the men you killed in Malta. Now, if you don't make it look like you escaped and attacked me, I'm dead. So make it look good, Sam. Hit me. Do what you have to do.
Grim, let me remind you, I'm out of the game.
You're not out. All it took was one hint about her. Only one hint about Sarah, and you dove right back in.
What do you know about her?
The bounce is also a little bit over the a bit frustrating because she'd be a great character model if they didn't have that crazy hair and the bounce, the Dead or Alive style bounce. It just, you know, when they're standing still, it should not be. You know what I mean. Just do it, Sam.
I know she's alive. How's that for starters?
You're lying. She's dead. Lambert told me she was dead, and I take his word over yours.
She's alive, Sam, and I know where she is. I've known all along.
You're lying. Why should I believe you?
Because my people have her. If you help me, you get to see her again. If you don't, it's out of my hands.
Do not lie to me about this, or I'll kill you. You understand me? I will kill you.
Sam, I've been lying to you about this for years.
Kiss, nope. That hair, man, I can't get over it.
Okay.
It's hilarious. Come on, Sam, letting too much of yourself out there, Joe. Just...
Okay, that'll do. Good work.
Shut up.
Here. My car's just outside their security gate. It's a red T208.
a red car, how
I
appropriate.
disabled the GPS locator chip, so third echelon's birds can't find it. And take this snake cam. It's linked with this phone. The signal's encrypted.
In case you get lonely.
So I can set up a call with Sarah to prove to you that she's alive and unharmed. Now we need to get you out of here without them coming after you. C4 should help with that. There's some right outside. Get it and call me
These
back.
are gadgets. Snapping a car mirror off an old car is not a gadget. This is.
Just point it at the right people.
Oh, I will.
Alright, so I think we're going to cut it there for a while. Apologies for the terrible gameplay in the last mission. To be fair, it's still the morning here in Australia and I'm still waking up. Alright, so I will see you guys in the next installment of Splinter Cell Conviction. See ya.